Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back on Civil Freaks right today. Obviously, we didn't stream yesterday, but I think, did we stream the day before? I honestly, at this point, the missed days are blending together. I think I streamed 2 days ago, honestly. Yeah, 2 days ago. But yeah, we are back on Civil Justice. Essentially, all that happened last time was the investigation, but we pretty much, I mean, we already knew it was LaBelle, but now it's like guaranteed that like Apollo and Athena know it's LaBelle, which is kind of I'm still confused by the choice of letting us know. Sorry, I was taking a swig at the same time. I'm confused why they made us know first, especially because a lot of the other games it's only the first case that you know, and even then it's like barely. It's like what we had. I mean, we had what Frank saw it. Oh, I scrolled back to them. Did we have? Oh, and then we had that Richard guy. I don't think the third game had one, but I think no wait. Apollo Justice, Ace didn't have one because it was we thought it was Phoenix, but it was actually Christoph. But apart from that, yeah, it's weird that we had a case 2 with a revealed killer, but I mean here we are, and at least we know where we're going with. I guess it's because it's so obvious when you get to it. I don't know. We'll see. Because it only could have been him or Phineas, but here we are. Anyway, I will get into it. Hopefully, we can get him arrested. Okay, April 19th, 9:30 AM, District Court, court number 3? 4. Oh, court number 4 is the one that exploded, isn't it? Day 2 of Rise. Why is the 2 such a... Whatever. Court is now in session for the trial of Damian and Tenma. Well, Justice, defense team leader is ready, Your Honor. Venus Sykes, a citizen vendor, is ready too, Your Honor. Just to be correct. The super is FYC, and in French films. Prosecution? I'd like Quill, buddy. Antaka? Very well then. By the way, I asked the detective Fulbright to provide sturdier shackles today. There will be no more of your funny business this time, Prosecutor Blackgold. Now, your opening statement, if you would. I believe it's standard procedure for prosecution to handle it. Looks like they're just really bringing it today. I believe this time Blackgold played him. What mean games of Simon says? Yeah, Simon has to fight to defend his honor today. You're boldness. It's plain to see you've always dreamed of delivering an epic opening statement. I have. I don't know if I'd say that. Why, of course you have. I saw it in your eyes the last time you gave the opening statement. It was the look of one who yearns deeply for the thrill of an epic opening statement. For decades now, you've been watching opening statements from your bench. They were the crown jewels of the court. The one thing you cannot possess. The crown jewels of the court. Because he's using his psychology to get him to do it. Now, at long last, they are within your grasp. How could you possibly refuse? Oh, so you don't mind if I do it then? I'll make a special exception, just this once. Here we go again. Yep, more Blackwell's mind games. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the opening statement myself. In yesterday's session, we learned the shocking truth that the victim, Alderman Rex QB, was the Amazing Ninetales. We also learned that the Amazing Ninetales was the key figure in the yokai craze and anti-merger protests. Further revealed that upon learning Rex QB's secret identity, Mayor Damian Tenma murdered him. The fact that the crime took place in a tightly locked room was also brought to light. The only people in the tightly locked room were the defendant and the victim. The defense proposes the existence of a hypothetical third party. Further investigation reveals no proof of a third party who escaped the room. Oh, bear with. There we go. There we go. We must conclude that the evidence against the defendant is, well, conclusive. He's eating at the palm of his hand. Actually surprising. It's wild. Did I do something wrong? That was quite astonishing. You surely outdone yourself this time. Oh, one more thing to boast about to my grandchild. An unexpected turn. Well, this was not an unexpected turn of events. Now then, it seems the prosecution has called a new witness to testify. And the inexplicable yokai evidence left left at the scene of the crime. Well, does that not demand some sort of explanation? The feathers and tracks were those left by the mayor while he was possessed. That was but an act to protect his daughter. Oh, yes, of course. I had suspected as much. You actually believe the mayor's award-winning performance? Oh, I didn't realize it was not. I didn't realize it was obvious. His daughter was the one who planted the yokai evidence. There you go. The true identity of the yokai in the manor was the mayor's manners made to Jinxie Tenma. Objection! The prosecution is engaging in mere conjecture. Would you care for some witness testimony then? I am ready to prove that this little scamp is the one behind the Tenma Taro farce. Oh, I've got a spot. Oh, just pick out. Witness testimony? I bet he means filch on that creeper bell. Very well then. Bailiff, would you bring in the first witness? God, really? Why triplicate did we already have him? Yeah, we did, because of the... Wait, did we? I'm sure we did. Mr. Filch, you require a hasty exit. Oh, you did. See that it is not happening again today. Being here for my hasty retreat since I was a kid. Bit of a trademark, man. Indeed. You managed to give a total of 5 bailiffs the slip. Well, I'm just gonna have it at me. Oops. Yeah, I knew it. Perhaps we should shackle you by the neck. I'll keep you in place. Oops. Yeah, please. I'm liable to rip my own head off if I start running. A statement now. Yes, sir. Mr. Blackhead, sir. Maybe a hasty retreat, but there's no escaping Prosecutor Blackwell. Yeah, Blackwell doesn't strike me as a give up easy type. Now then, Mr. Filch, your testimony, please. Specifically, the nature of the yokai you saw in the manor shortly after the crime. Okay, as you can see, Tenma Taro really did, Tenma Taro was really that little maid girl. Ain't no doubt about it. I mean, the Tenma Taro I saw was just a little thing about her size. But the little, when it had a big old staff. I seen it when she came in the floor. Bet she stole it from the chamber after stumbling upon the crime. How does he know that? She's gonna use it to wallop me over, on account of my fierce reputation. I just know it. So, Tenma Taro was short in stature. But we're just believing I suppose. That's fine. And that's because it was Miss Jinxie Tenma all along. Betcha. Besides, all the rest of the manors are way taller than her. Gaining height is but an easy thing. But a big old ox like a defender could never pass for short. What if the Tenma Taro impersonator was walking on their knees? Well, no near walking. I've seen it myself. Perhaps the yokai really was Miss Tenma after all. All monsters are naught but trick. Evil of the mind with a cheap parlour variety. So, you're saying she created an illusion like one of those magical eye things? Precisely. Humans are easily deceived. Take the fellow in the cell next to me. Each night, he cries and screams about some ghosty things he sees. In truth, he's simply the janitor. Prosecutor Blackwell just gave up the ghost, literally. The janitor's deathly complexion and all white attire are, no doubt, partially to blame. As on the fact he constantly mutters about taking vengeance on this and that. That actually sounds like a real ghost to me. This lets me now cross-examine the witness. I don't like Filch. The occasion thing.
Hold it!
Mr. Filch, you and Mr. LeBel mentioned something about practice yesterday. Do you know the so-called lesson about what you're supposed to say in court? No, you got it wrong! Could you tell the court exactly what the sort of lesson it was? Oh, it was, what was it again? Yikes! Ah, now I remember. Math. You know, numbers and stuff. Really under was control too. Anyway, that Tenma Taro was the little gal. So what's the difference?
Hold it!
I take it you got a good look at how tall Tenma Taro impersonator was. You betcha. Got all habits sizing up people, sizing people up. I can't even give you a pro on how to put it off. All in the table natch. You got that for figuring out what people's where people's pockets are and how much money they have. Oh, I didn't get to read that time I was drinking. Wait, I saw some real good before I relieve them of their valuables. You just admit to to being a pickpocket right here in the court. Does the witness hold that this Tenma Taro went to the foyer? And of course, judge don't care. Don't right, I do.
Hold it!
I think it's this one. Well, you're not gonna brush it off by claiming the pit was short. Let's hear everyone there, would you? Cause you ain't told yourself. Who's talking, mister? I've got to stand on a box just to testify. I love how Apollo's just fucking done with this shit. Anyway, Mr. Filch, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you see Tenma Taro saw you had a staff? Because my heart today. I know, because it went a jingle and a jangle. And where do you suppose the stuff came from? The staff, you say, well, I have... Why won't... Wait, I can't... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, I'm an idiot. Present, lol. Is there nothing about...
Objection!
No, I'm trying to, like... What I'm trying to go for is, like, how does he know it's in the thingy? Oh, I bet we got a friend with our lives.
Hold it!
I suppose you mean to say that Jinxie Tenma entered the Forbidden Chamber to get one? Well, I ain't never seen the stuff of that. Oh, the key. Oh man, so it had to be from the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, really? The stench of the bell is thick in the air today. Jinxie entered the Forbidden Chamber after the incident. Then she took the stuff and tried to cover up her actions by pretending to be Tenma Taro. I guess that's what Filch's trying to say. Jinxie have even entered the Forbidden Chamber if she wanted to. There is one thing I wonder about. Why did that yokai have the stuff in the first place? I got my hunches about that.
Objection!
There we go. The eater. It would seem that Tenma Taro was, in fact, not this innocent little girl, little girl. Huh? How'd you figure that? You think that Tenma Taro, you saw had one of those staves from the Forbidden Chamber? It would have been impossible for Miss Tenma to get hold of one. Yeah, that makes sense. Not well elaborate, Mr. Justice. They may have swallowed this key shortly after the murder. They wanted to keep the killer out of the forbidden chamber. What's this? This key was deep in the mayor's stomach when Miss Tenma discovered the scene of the crime scene. How have we, have we just got this? I'm really confused. Okay, I get it, but I love how he just spat it out. I don't know. So you see, it would have been impossible for her to get into the forbidden chamber. In short, the Tenma Taro was seen holding that staff. Could not have been Jinx or Tenma. Ah! What? You're saying because she couldn't, yeah, she couldn't have gone in. But who does the defendant believe was impersonating Tenma Taro? A Tenma Taro impersonator was none other than Mayor Tenma's aide.
Objection!
It's gonna be like Mayor Tenma swallowed the key, so I don't know. Such accusations beg evidence. Aside from his ghastly appearance, can you prove he was the yokai we seek? Yes, in fact, I can. Very well. Let's see what the defense is going with this. Mr. Justice, please show us proof of the true identity of the Tenma Taro impersonator.
Take that!
Hand cream? We found this hand cream in the Forbidden Chamber. And we know that whoever was Tenma Taro took one of the stairs in there. In short, I believe whoever this hand cream belongs to is the yokai impersonator we're looking for. But Mr. Justice, how do you propose to identify the hand cream's owner? I'm glad you asked, Your Honor. The defense requested a fingerprint analysis on this piece of evidence. A request. Can I tell us who it belongs to? Interesting. So you expect to find the yokai's prints there? Wait, but isn't it, like, LaBelle doesn't give it any away, so surely we could just be like that. Very well. I hereby call a short recess while we wait for the fingerprint results. No need for that, your boldness. We have the prints of everyone at the manor that day. You called, Prosecutor Blackwell? Anyone be more whipped? Alright, analyze this footprints. You have 3 minutes. Your wish is my command. Very well done. Very well done. I guess we'll have to wait right here. He's holding the paper. I loved Taka. If we seem the fingerprint analysis complete. What do the results show? What in the world? They're following the bird's prints, aren't they? This is absurd. Skip Blackwell? I don't like this, am I? Don't tell me. The Tenma Taro's prints. Fingerprint analysis revealed that the prints belong to. Oh dear, what? Denise Filch.
Objection!
Wait, what? What? Mr. LaBelle wasn't the one who went to the Forbidden Chamber?
Objection!
Why, you tricksy little tanuki. Explain yourself now. Sure, them prints are mine. I mean, I did pray for the hand cream from Mr. LaBelle after all. So you're the one who went to the Forbidden Chamber? So what if I did? Got a problem with it? Heaps! Dickhead. You, fool of a tanuki. Order! Order! Mr. Justice, care to explain what this could mean? Excellent question. The fact that Mr. Filch was in the Forbidden Chamber... Wait a second. Does this mean that Tenma Taro holding that staff was... Denise Filch? Oops! I never counted the bag! What? Mr. Filch is Tenma Taro? Oh. I don't understand. Does this mean Mr. Filch is the real killer? The witness will explain us with this instance. Thank you, pardon, Your Honorship. I was just doing what the alderman told me. He wanted me to be Tenma Taro in the village exorcism ritual. Oh, you mean the event in the 90s Veil Festival? So, that was you inside the Tenma Taro costume? Are you so sure? Yep, after the event, I want to watch pro wrestling program. That brought me to tears on the account of wrestlers being a complete job. So, you didn't actually watch the entire wrestling match. That's when I looked at Tenma Taro's costume and got a great idea. Nobody could tell me if it's me when I'm wearing it. And because of them superstitions, no matter what I do, the village won't say a word. In other words, you use the superstition to effectively render yourself invisible. Do you want to enter the spinning chamber in the first place? There's a lot of treasure there. For my big chance to sneak in and nab it. Treasure? Only that it's the greatest get-rich-quick chance in the universe. I'll probably tell me all about it. So there's amazing treasure in there. Rather than not knowing he's gone from already pilfered. That's one tale I didn't get passed down from grandpapa to grandson. Wait, how exactly did you get into the spinning chamber? There was a meeting in the fox chamber that day. Plus, the main sword the only key that could be open, spinning chamber door. You could have possibly gotten in. I go through the air vent in the foyer. Rather than air vent now. Then left to the old in the picture. I went in and made a list of all. Used against the edge of the least in the chamber, I did. What? But how's that even possible? Wait a second. Wasn't there air vent in the spinning chamber? This is what trying to wait to get into the air door. Okay, so the bells opened the door and then Filch just ran out of the thing. Pretending to be Tenma Taro. Yeah? And that's how we got from the foyer vent to the spinning chamber vent. So Tenma Taro is nothing more than a cat burglar, or rather a tanuki burglar. And we're back to being without any charge of the alderman's murder. I'm just gonna get a snack. Oh my god, you ripped on my hand. We're actually pretty close to free. That was vile. Okay, farewell. Back. Okay, who read this? That's so good, yokai's nothing but a one big troublemaker. Tell me, Mr. Filch, what did you do after fleeing the foyer? Fleeing to the foyer. I got out of that costume right quick. Caused trouble at the point. Okay. Oh my god, wait. It all comes together. So. Okay. So. He's in the spinning chamber after climbing through. Then following the bell attacks, probably opens the door trying to reveal the treasure. He comes running out. and then Filch comes out dressed as Tenma Taro, runs down, and I probably throws away the costume. And where's the costume now? Look if I know. It ain't my fault if you never find it. Please search every nook and cranny. No Yokai costume, no Yokai costume was left there in that manner. Maybe it was tossed out of the manor. Ah! No way! Maybe. Are we saying that that was the thing getting thrown out? The defense seems to have hit upon an idea. Well, go on, Mr. Justice. Okay, here's what I think. Mr. Filch, did you get rid of your costume out here? The window.
Take that!
Okay, he threw it out the window. Did you toss out of the window? That would certainly explain why it didn't turn up inside the manor. We got tossed out the window? The costume cost me a pretty penny. Why would it do something like that? I can think of a few reasons. If I did apply? Well, assuming the costume really was tossed out the window, then the next question would be, what happened to it after that? And if I'm right, I might have just the thing that could prove what happened to that costume. In here, Filch. I have the evidence I have just the evidence for you. You do? This is the evidence. I'm assuming it's this.
Take that!
Ah, that's Tenma Taro flying through the sky. Just how does that prove Mr. Filch threw the costume out the window? Are we saying that's the moment he threw it out? It's quite simple. It's so widespread, right? I don't believe it. If it was more clumped together, then fine, absolutely. That's not Tenma Taro in the photo. It's a costume Mr. Filch threw out. Oh, that's great stuff. You aren't serious, aren't you? You ain't serious, are you? Sorry. The steep cliff right outside the foyer window, meaning the man's pretty high up. The costume flew through the air after it was tossed out. That's when the photo was taken. In other words, the photo of Tenma Taro really was a flight of fantasy. Whoa, what? Yikes! Oh my, so really never was a yokai. Oh, I can't keep any of them, but cat's bagged. Can I still file a claim for a lost costume? This more than proves the defense's position. This time I had nothing to do with the staging of the yokai sighting. Not to raise any objection, Prosecutor Blackwell. None whatsoever. I'll deal with that tricky Tanuki, Trixie Tanuki, after I've dealt with this case. God. We did it. Good going. Now we have to see who's make fun of the Baltic stand.
Objection!
Sorry, me and this yoga at the same time. Not helping the voice acting, funnily enough. It's a protein yogurt though. Didn't go to the gym today, but it's a protein. Deceiving the sort of bit early, are we not? Oh, sheathing. Nothing has been proven beyond a doubt. Take that tricksy little Tanuki, for instance. How do you suppose he was able to exit the Forbidden Chamber? Probably the same way he got in. The chamber's there then. What are the feathers and tracks that seem to climb? It's just that Tanuki exited through the chamber door, not the other.
Objection!
I'm thinking Florent and the bell opened the door. The Forbidden Chamber doesn't open from the inside. So what you're saying makes no sense. Right? Someone on the outside opened the door for you? For you. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. It's legit. The door suddenly swung over. Yeah, it wasn't planned. Oh my, open? It was on the other side. You can get a good look at I can't single out. Like all the reflection on my head brings a fellow moviegoers emerging from the dark blinds. That's when I searched that staff and made my down escape. And then a little makeout spot me as I hightailed it down the hall. The forbidden chamber wasn't open until after the crime was discovered. Wait. I don't know who opened it. Maybe they really was a third party in the Fox chamber.
Objection!
Well, you little Tunky. I'm just thinking of timing because he killed Rick's QB, then opened the chamber probably for a treasure. Then Filch came out as Tenma Taro. Then I guess LaBelle just hides behind the screen or something while Jinxie comes in. When the forbidden chamber opened, did you see the accused pass out there? Nope. Only one there was the alderman, and the dead one is and he was as dead as a doornail. The accused wasn't there. What do you suppose he was up to? Of course, he didn't see him. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, don't tell me. Clearly, the only one who could have opened the chamber was the accused, Damian Tenma.
Hold it!
Wait a second. There must be somebody else besides me and Tenma there. Really? And who would that be? Oh, well, that would be...
Objection!
Seems that feisty little lass has forgotten the most important thing. Evidence. I don't forget. I was just testing your attention to detail. Miss Sykes, you can't prove your point without but it's some proof of some point. It's a proven fact. Sorry, I guess I got my foot in my mouth again. I'm confused because doesn't Athena know prosecute Blackwell? So why are there? Feel like nothing happened unless he can't remember her. No, Athena, we're definitely onto something here. We are. Think about it. If Filch was stuck inside the forbidden chamber, one of the alibis we heard no longer holds any water. The defense would like to call a new witness as sound. Someone who knew Mr. Filch was stuck in the forbidden chamber. And by virtue of knowing this, has an alibi that no longer adds up. Not that insufferable. Very well, the court will hear what Mr. Justice to say. Whose alibi no longer holds. Oh. Wait. I wanna go for Trixie. Not Trixie. I mixed up Jinxie and Trucy.
Take that!
Is this bit some? Oh, never mind. I thought it'd be more funny. Like, I can guess Phoenix loved it.
Take that!
Oh, that's the defendant's aide, Florent LaBelle. Didn't you claim to be the foyer at the time of the crime? True, but in his alibi, he also claimed Mr. Filch was in the foyer too. However, as we know now, Mr. Filch was not there with Mr. LaBelle at the time. In short, Mr. LaBelle's alibi has disappeared. Ah! Florent LaBelle's alibi was one big lie. Here we go. Isn't that right, Mr. Filch? I reckon there ain't no keeping that cat in the bag here, neither. It was all Mr. LaBelle's idea. Tell me he put his lips around breaking into the chamber. In return, David Factory showed his alibis. Shame on you, Mr. Filch. Perjury is a serious crime here. Aw. Oh. Mercy, your worship, mercy. also ascertained that the person who opened the Forbidden Chamber for Mr. Filch was none other than Florent the Bell. After all, his alibi just seems to have proved that, has just been proven to be a complete fabrication. I see. Well, I reckon we will take a 20-minute recess. After which time we will see what Mr. LaBelle should suit himself. Yes. We're finally going to drag that slippery snake onto the stand. In the meantime, the prosecution will question Mr. LaBelle about these new allegations. Hee. Let me finish off this yogurt and then I will carry on. It's only a tiny bit left. Go. Oh, actually, there's a bit more. Very nice. April 19th, 10:25 AM, District Court, Fenlon, number 3. Excuse me? Did it, Apollo? Let me drag Mr. LaBelle into the court. Yeah. Hey, my long face. I can't help but feel like I'm missing something important. The prosecutor Bell was bound to mount a counterattack. You really are a worrywart, aren't you? I'll be fine, worrywart. That mystery figure that opened Forbidden Chamber for Mr. Filch. It had to have been Florent the Bell. Now it's making me think it's not Florent the Bell. I'm kind of worried about to see what else would be. I know, but that's not bugging me. I wish I could put my finger on it, though. Anyway, the big showdown with Mr. LaBelle's up next, so chin up, Apollo. On 19th, 11 AM, District 4, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session. Our next witness, a green hair now. Yes, I'm acting on behalf of the mayor on this very important matter. It seems the witness is predisposed at the moment. Oh ha ha ha! Surely, Jess. I will hold you to your promise, remember that. Oh, my deepest apologies. This is Florent LaBelle, personal aide to Mayor Tenma, or should I say, the accused. Ouch, that poor man hasn't suffered enough. Well, what business do you have with me? I'm a very busy man, so let's make this as brief as possible. Your baldness. Oh, right. Oh, Mr. Fitch's testimony has revealed a hole in your alibi. And for this reason, you are suspected of having some sort of connection with the case at hand. Do you think I'd be associated with this entirely lurid affair? Well, I'm not, so may I go now? I have very important matters to attend to.
Objection!
I don't think so, Mr. LaBelle. Do you realize what serious crime you've committed? Witness, you're being accused of perjury. This is your chance to clear the air. Fine. The truth is I faked an alibi for a very good reason. The mayor was obviously the killer, so I created a fake alibi to confuse the matter. Wait, what? See, as his personal aide, I felt I had to protect him. Sorry. This is funny. What are your alibi? You're a suspect too. What were you really doing at the time of the crime? Peasant, how dare you accuse me, one of the beautiful people, of being—
Objection!
Stop stalling and tell the court what you were really doing at the time of the crime.
Silence!
Enough jabbering. Swords have been drawn. The time for talk is past. Swords? What swords? This is the door to the death. The fate of the accused rests in our hand. Be gone, ye cowardly heart. Oh, he broke his chains again. The battlefield had no place for ye. Game? If my. Spare me, please. He gives me red white vibes from the brothers. So much for steadier shackles. Ah! These chains hindered my vows that heads of rules. This gives a head to keeping your head on in court a whole new meaning. For the witness, please deliver the accused definitely, Nell? Neil, now. You know what I speak of. You know what I speak. Wait. You know of what I speak, yeah. Oh, most certainly. His goose is already cooked. Time to stick a fork in him. Whatever he has to say can't be good. As I told Pussycat Blackpool during the recess, I rushed right over to the Fox Chamber when I heard little Jinxie scream. What? Then, drumroll please. I saw me at opening the Forbidden Chamber doors. But... There you have it. The mystery man who opened the chamber door, as witnessed by one Phineas Filch. It was the accused. There was never any third party. Oh, and that's not all. I heard something quite startling there at the scene of the crime. Startling sounds bad. The mayor, who was barely conscious, muttered this. Forgive me, Jinxie. I killed the alderman. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. That's right. The mayor actually confessed the murder right there and there. Then and there, lol. Oh, we got a double sweaty defense bench. He confessed. Order! Order in the court. This is quite conclusive testimony of its stands. Just so. I quite astonished me, I might add. I only learned this fact during the recess. I just love the surprises, don't you? That's why I saved the best for last, considering it's a gift from me to you. Wait, I don't believe Mr. LaBelle heard the mayor confess. What? But is that really true? Did Mayor Tenma really confess? It is indeed. In the last recess, I conferred with the mayor's daughter. It was to see Mayor Tenma actually did confess. The testimony is quite favourable in the prosecution. This is LaBelle. Yes, I called earlier about a party reservation. That's right, and I'll be calling my little shindig Mayor Tenma's conviction gala. This splendid time is guaranteed for all but the mayor and his defence. As it seems our witness is a very busy man. Let's get right to his testimony. Mr. LaBelle, please tell us what you saw when you came upon the scene of the crime. What LaBelle saw. I was in the hallway, hiding in the shadows. That's when I heard the confession. Upon learning of his father's crime, little Jinxie fled without even noticing me. Immediately after that, the mayor came to, stood up, and opened the forbidden chamber. As I ran in terror, the demon emerged from his prison. In shock, I fled down the hallway to my right, to the one with the phone at the end. But Jinxie would have seen you, right? I must say, this is a shocking revelation, quite unexpected. To think the defendant actually confessed then and there to his crime. Perhaps the guilt was too much to bear, so he confided in his daughter. Do you realize you should not have withheld such crucial testimony from the court? Oh, once again, sorry. It's just, I feared being accused if I had mentioned coming up on the most unpleasant scene. Make confession. Why did the mayor confession have to be brought up by this guy? I had to do something before the judge declares the mayor guilty. As a death row inmate once told me in years gone by, there is a time to fight, there's a time to yield, a time to live, and a time to die. Ugh. He's laying on real fate. He's laying on real fate. The defense may now begin a cross-examination of the witness. One ugly baka. Okay, I want to do that, and I'm gonna try that last one and just present Jinxie's statement. Because Jinxie said that she should.
Objection!
There we go. Yeah, perfect. I was gonna say, because Jinxie should have seen him. On the bell, you're lying about having witnessed these events from the hallway. Oh, what on earth do you mean? I could have probably interrogated more, but I feel like that one was really obvious, right? Yes. Care to fill the rest of us in, Mr. Justice? If Mr. Bell really had fled down the hallway with the phone in it, he would have crossed paths with Miss Tenma. What's this? As she discovered the crime, she immediately went to call the police. And after making a call, she went back to the main hall. Whereupon she encountered the demon yokai, or whatever you want to call it. As for me, I call it Phineas Filch in a Tenma Taro costume. Oh, bear with. The encounter happened right here, where the hallways begin. As to Mr. LaBelle, if he had fled here, feigning escape from the yokai impersonator. Why yes, the two would have crossed paths. Right, except Miss Tenma told us there was no one else in the hall. And sure, Miss Tenma did not see you in the hallways because you were never really there. Ah! My eyes! My beautiful eyes! Oh, he just sprayed himself. Ah, not such a fabulous scent now, is it? But Miss Justice, the witness also stated that he heard the mayor confess. He was lying about hearing the confession from the hall. Then where was he when he heard it? Inside the fox chamber. Where else? But isn't that the very crime scene? It is, Your Honor. And that means he's not really a witness. Rather, he's the third party I've been alleging this whole time. What? You think I'm the killer? How dare you?
Silence!
Foolish fop. A true man knows when he's beaten. A shield of lies comes to naught before a foe with a sort of troop bared. Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you? I thought we were on the same side. You're mistaken. There's no side here, save for my cold, steely edge of judgment. You're alone upon this battlefield. With not... He's sweating, that's hilarious. With not materialized in sickly sweet perfume. Whoa, what just happened? Blackwell's really tearing into them. You heard the mayor's confession from the inside, did you not, you deviant dandy? The solocution of which you could have seen and heard the mayor from the Tanuki. Not either of them noticing you were right there in the fox chamber. Oh my. So that's how it's gonna be? Fine, I'll come clean then. Seriously? You met me in the fox chamber? I do. I did enter the room after the murder. But I was afraid of being falsely accused, so I lied about it. Oh my god, this whole time I thought he's had gloves. It's just his skin's that white. I thought he was wearing foundation. He's just actually that pale. I didn't realize. I feel terrible lying about that, lying like that. But it's a verbal cologne I use to protect myself. Oh, explain yourself, Mr. LaBelle. Yes, of course. I was just about to get to that. The witness is skating on thin ice. I'll remind you that perjury is a very serious crime. Let's hear your testimony again. This time without your perfume of lies. In the fox chamber. I did enter the fox chamber after the murder, but I didn't enter until after Jinxie heard the confession and left. Of course, how convenient. I heard the mayor groan and hid behind the folding screen. What I saw there upon close, it was absolutely horrifying. So you see, I was there, but merely watching from behind the scenes. A screen. From behind the screen. Why yes, I believe if you wouldn't have been spotted if you were there. So, you could have seen everything without being spotted by the victim of that Tanuki Filch. Suffice to say, it was a mere witness to the events rather than the actual third party. This guy's as slippery as an eel. Hello, you think he's telling the truth? Well, he was in the fox chamber, so at least that much must be true. But friends will cross-examine our slightly voyeuristic witness. Flux chamber.
Hold it!
Why didn't you enter right away? And ruin my designer shoes? Your shoes? Even now, just thinking about getting blood on my fabulous footwear, it sends chills down my spine. That's why I hesitated.
Objection!
It's terrible. A man was dying and another injured, and you're worried about your shoes?
Silence!
Need I remind you, this is a court of law. We are not teaching morality here. These schools of etiquette and the likes of Trivial Pursuit. Oh, the board game. Ah. Oh, that was vile. Now, you listen to me, you deceptive dandy. Get to the point and be quick about it. Yes, well, I was there in the Fox Chamber, but... Oh, I'm already getting tired. Wait a sec. Why'd you hide yourself? Oh my, so you do understand. I do? By hiding, I was concealing my fabulous beauty, which, for the sake of the universe, is something I should never do, and never ever do. That's what you were thinking, right? I'm sensing a black hole of egocentricity forming around the witness stand. We should deliberate his mental process another time. Get on with the testimony now. Well, regarding the murder scene.
Hold it!
There we go. Where we go into more detail. Could you describe the crime scene crime scene? Crime scene in a little bit more detail. A bit more detail. And what exactly do you want to would you like details about? Well, what I'd like to ask is... What do you remember about the yokai feathers and drags? It resulted in Tenma Taro exited... Wait. They resulted when Tenma Taro exited the forbidden chamber. Came out in quite a rush, scattering feathers this way and that. You immediately know it's Mr. Filch. I did, and that's why I suggested we cook up our alibis together. How do you practice sessions go? They were nearly the death of me. Filch has to be the worst student ever. He doesn't think he's done anything wrong, does he? Almost justice. Do you consider his statement to be of any importance? It's important. So yes for now. Yes, I believe it is, Your Honor. I request that I be added to the testimony. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try the crime scene photo.
Objection!
No, it's not. Yeah, let's try again, we'll do a different one. You just, yeah, wait, no, we don't need to do that. Could you please describe the forbidden chamber at the time? It was shut down right after the mayor opened it. Maybe should have stressed that it was the mayor who opened the forbidden chamber. How big a liar, he opened it himself! Oh, if looks can kill, the bow will be toast. Almost just as you kids now. Woof.
Hold it!
Could you describe the crime? Oh wait, no. Why am I reading it down? Right now. Could you describe the state of the murder weapon that had been used at the scene? The spear had been thrust all the way from Alderman Kiwi. Yeah. Then there was the statue of the Alderman used to bludgeon Mayton. Oh, here we go. That incredibly inspiring symbol had fallen into the floor. Oh, here we go. Oh, right, the statue, but what would you find inspiring? Why exactly did you find the statue inspiring? Well, when I saw that statue, it felt as if it had been realized. It was like a celebration of union between town and village, an inspiring symbol of goodwill. Look at a statue next to a bloody corpse, real inspiring. Well, Mr. Justice, do you consider this statement to be of any importance? Very important. I I believe it's extremely important. I request to be added to the testimony.
Objection!
There we go. Your eyes have finally betrayed you, Mr. LaBelle. What possibly could you have mean? You said the statue was like a celebration of union between town and village. Isn't that correct? It is indeed, but what of it? Tiyukai are joining hands in goodwill. As if they were celebrating the municipal merger. Something the matter? So, how did you really know that the statue was meant to symbolize goodwill again? What? Just as Dono. Explain yourself. And make it quick. The statue was meant to symbolize goodwill in its original form. But that was a secret. Secret? Whatever do you mean? What I mean to say is it was broken when someone used it to strike me a Tenma on the head. This stuff clearly makes it look like the yokai are battling it out. Yeah. Wow. The statue's secret and its true form were lost inside that vault room. Miss Tenma was the only living soul who should know what it looked like. Mr. LaBelle, where could you have possibly seen the statue in its original form? What did you mean? Oh, wait. What do you mean, where? The only possible answer is this. You saw the statue in its original form. Right there in the room where the older one was murdered before it was broken. How dare you! Mr. Justice, are you accusing the witness of some sort of crime? Murder? Maybe, I don't know. Isn't it obvious? I don't know. What? This is wild. Yes, yes I am. Florent LaBelle. I accuse you of the murder of Rex Cuba. Order! Order! Mr. LaBelle, you've been accused of murder. Oh, bear with. Reading something. Oh god. Ow. Pain. You have anything to say in your defense? Oh. How could you possibly accuse me? Embodiment of beauty. Let's go, Florent. This is the conclusive evidence we needed. Magnifico. We got you now. We know you killed the alderman. Now admit it. Admit it. What did I say about that?
Silence!
Enough of your silly games, Justice Dono. That Project Peacock could not possibly be the killer. Why not?
Objection!
What are you talking about? His alibi has already crumbled to dust. I just proved that he was in the Fox Chamber while it was still locked tight.
Silence!
Why could you not see the statue in its true form for me? After all, he was a close friend of the old. There you go. Yes, that's right. I clearly remember it now. Alderman Cuba told me about it. about what the statue actually looked like. I mean, he was a good friend of mine.
Objection!
Yeah, right. He would show you a secret gift just like that.
Silence!
Oh, whatever. He was already, it had already been proven that he was not present at the scene of the crime. It has? Forgotten, have we? Recall the little scam statement, if you will. When Jiggly Tenma unlocked the Fox Chamber, she saw the alderman and the mayor collapsed therein, and no one else. That fact is, it was you two who made that apparent in yesterday's court decision. Thus, Father LaBelle could not possibly have been locked in that locked room. Ugh. No! Ah! I just don't get it. Would you not have seen LaBelle? Proof is the proof is incontrovertible. No proof for debate exists. Why not right, your boldness? It does seem awfully conclusive. The facts point to the defendant and the victim being the only people in that locked room. Moreover, the defendant has already confessed.
Objection! Silence!
You cannot defend the invincible. Your role in the charade is over, Justice Dono. But your boldness. This trial would last an eternity if we were to keep crossing blades of these simpletons. It is high time you brought down the hammer of justice. But well made, I believe it's time to declare a verdict. This court finds the defendant, Damian Tenma. Oh? Oh god. It would seem that my time is at hand. Mayor Tenma? Where are we going with this shit? Oh, Counselor! What have we said? Counselor, there is a matter in which I must testify. I recall it now, if you're on your good graces. Counselors? Oh, right, he must be me. If anyone remembered what happened before that blow on his head. Ruth, don't just stop there. Seize him. Oh good, I can't be shooting him. No me and despair. Oh, I am Tenma Taro, Demon Lord of the Yukon. Mr. Justice, do something. When am I responsible for court security? Look, this is our chance. I might get some new information out of him. Your Honor, seeing as our client has something new to say. I believe due process demands that we hear him out, even if he is a yokai. Oh, bear with. Let me message someone back. Wouldn't you put it that way? Still, I believe testimony by a yokai is unprecedented in the legal world. Unprecedented is absurdity, more like inabsurdity. Alright then, Mr. Damian Tenma, or should I say, Mr. Tenma Taro. Your testimony, please. I shall speak with recollections of most of the courtesy of my host Damian Tenma. Heed these words, mortals. Hear them, but once you shall. Barely conscious was Damian there amid the darkness. Suddenly two yokai did appear. On one side I, Tenma Taro, ruler of humankind, and on the other side my mortal enemy, the Nine-Tailed Fox. Oh. Oh. So, as the defendant asserted, the room he was in was very dark at the time. Strange as it may be, yes, indeed, all was in darkness. With okay. On the part of Tenma Taro and the Nine-Tailed Fox being there? Yes, that too. Tenma Taro towered overhead and the Nine-Tailed Fox glittered gold. I call a double Bushira. It seems that defense's recollections are not to be trusted. Yes, well, truth be told, my host's recollections are still a bit fuzzy. As if half dreamt. That's happening lingers in his mind. Well, maybe I can help here? Really? Oh, you mean... Yeah, I know it, the Discord in his heart. I sense an unusual emotion in the mayor's memory of the event. Okay, I just gotta hope our findings don't come back to haunt us again. Barely conscious was Damian. Oh wait, no, we've read this, haven't we? Only two yokai appeared. One side I, Tenma Taro, ruler of humankind. On the other side, my mortal enemy, Nine-Tailed Fox. Okay, happiness. Sounds like I may have saw the same thing, as what's shown on the scroll. What's with those Tenmas on the yokai's visions? I think it's sweet how father and daughter share something like that. I think a shared nightmare really qualifies as sweet. Anyway, all I need to know is point out the unnatural reaction like last time. Right, look for places where the emotion conflicts with the testimony. A conflict usually indicates a thought or emotion that's being suppressed.
Got it!
When the Nine-Tailed Fox appeared, you not only experienced shock and sadness, but also something like joy as well. Joy? Perhaps it was joy at the light coming to my eyes at once. No longer terrible creaking did pierce the silence. And then there was light. Oh, was the door closing? On reflection, it was the door that did the yeah. That did produce that infernal racket. A creaking door? Yeah. Oh, you must be talking about the forbidden chamber door. It does make a lot of noise. So this means the forbidden chamber really was opened. But what was the sunlight he described? Okay, no, he mentioned darkness and Tenma Taro towering overhead. Maybe the man wasn't really in the Fox's chamber at the time of the crime. What? Mr. Maid, did the darkness you were in happen to be in here? Was he in the forbidden chamber? What? No. What the hell?
Take that!
The forbidden chamber? Was it not the Fox chamber? Fox chamber where the murder did occur? Yes, but it all makes sense if you were in the forbidden chamber. Terrible creaking sound was probably the forbidden chamber's door opening. That towering Tenma Taro you saw? Most likely the forbidden chamber statue. Oh, yes. That okay? No, that actually makes sense now. With. Okay, most likely forbidden chamber statue. Why, yes! That would explain it. The darkness of the staff of the demon's grasp. Yeah. Even if all that's true, then what about the Night Owl's fox? Maybe he's seeing things, just like Jinxie and imaginary yokai? Fantastico, Apollo. It's entirely possible. In a groggy dreamlike state, people can misremember things and events. Misremember, you say? Let me think. I do believe. I remember now. That is not the Night Owl's Foxicris. Amazing Ninetales. Oh. What? The Amazing Ninetales? At first, this is but a dream. I thought now, however, most clearly do I recall it. It was the Amazing Ninetales who did open the Forbidden Chamber door. 60? Interesting. I'm sorry I asked. Amazing Ninetales? But that was the victim of my QB. Oh, there. Yeah, why would he open the Forbidden Chamber? Wasn't he trying to keep it sealed? This is completely new information. Let me enter and run an update. Okay. Amid the Dharma statue, suddenly a door did open. Shaft of light did. Oh my god. Oh! Maybe the sadness?
Got it!
The Amazing Ninetales opened the chamber, banishing the darkness within. Wait, bear with. With when the Amazing Ninetales opened the chamber, banishing the darkness within. You felt joy, but didn't you also feel shock and sadness? Yes, in the hazy depths of my mind, I do recollect something of that nature. I believe it was the Fiend's Red Cape of Red. Bear with. I believe it was a few of your word. When did a great wave of sadness did inexplicably wash over me. Got 20 left though. Cape of Red? Hello, we've reduced the noise level. Oh, but still a little left. Hey Tenma, why were you sad when you saw Red Cape? Indeed. What could this mean? I guess his memory's still a spy. I know because his latest recollection contradicts the evidence. It's one of those contradictions that slaps you across the face. Nothing this obvious could arise when someone is trying to force a fuzzy memory into a definitive shape. Well, I know what you have to do. You need to present evidence that contradicts the image you see. Oh, so it's basically the same as the usual cross-examination process. Okay, time to review the evidence. Look out contradiction, here comes justice. Okay, wait, I think I know it, actually. I think it's just the pool of blood, right?
Objection!
No, it's not. It's really not. Wait. Well, that's not fun. I'm gonna save them. Rescue.
Objection!
Oh, because he doesn't have a cape, it's Tails. The thing is, Ninetales' cape was red. Are you sure about that? Well, yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but... It may attempt... Does this cape look red to you? Oh, it does not look red, not even scarlet or crimson either. Nevertheless, on my limitations, something red did feel, feel my as yet hazy feel to be the blood from your head. I thought to myself, the amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red. So you mistook the red something for his cape, huh? Okay, no, maybe it is his blood then. Probably so. I remember it now. It brings great sadness upon me. So red something probably wasn't a cape after all. Maybe his great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory. Well, you would have seen the fox's chamber in the maze behind the maze in Ninetales. What red object could he have seen? Wait, seeing that would have been shocking, hmm? Oh, bear with. Sorry. I'm really bad. I'm just messing with someone. I know, could it have been... Yeah, I do think it's the blood. I think you saw it here, right?
Take that!
Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could be... It's September. That's what you saw. Was it the Alderman's blood? Blood? Why? Yes! It's blood! Oh! Oh, this is actually... Oh! Ah! It's all coming back to me now. It was a red cape I saw. It was lying, lying behind the amazing Ninetales, the Alderman's bloody body. Oh. That means it's not... Yeah, there you go. So, not Ninetales. Wait, he's not the amazing Ninetales. His nerve level went down to 0. I think he's remembered everything now. Does this mean the Amazing Ninetales killed Alderman QB? Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales, so how exactly would that work? Hey, I asked you first. Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to, make a complicated matter even more complicated. True, but at the time of the crime, our client was in the familiar chamber. More than...
Silence!
Boy, did you think this is strange? The scam was only confirmed her father to be in the fox chamber. But she has said naught about seeing these nine-tails there. Ah, you should bring that up, didn't you? You didn't see the bell either. So weird, who really was in that room then? But the defense care to share any theories with the court. Excuse me, can you explain the inconsistency between the defense testimony and his daughters? Can I? Can I? I say yes I can, because normally it's something. Yeah, of course, I can explain it. I don't want to serious trouble. Not with more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Donor. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this. Oh, good old-fashioned penalty. Well, Mr. Justice, if you, let's see if you have, a head with keep. First of all, Mr. LaBelle was definitely in the fox chamber when it was locked. Just now, May 10 was in the forbidden chamber based on his testimony. These two factors are crucial to my explanation. Let us consider the following question. If the facts point to Florent LaBelle and the victim being there at the scene, why did you Tenma see the victim and her father made Tenma? A very good question indeed. I suppose you have an answer for us. Sadly, it would be surprisingly wrong. Do you think she could have mistaken the buff for me? Well, if she did, but the question is, why did she do that? Well, how about the explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that Florent LaBelle was at the scene. Did Florent swap up the president's Mayor Tenma's body? I don't know. I'm thinking Florent LaBelle. I mean, wait, how are you ever open the door? Actually, I don't know. What? This is wild. Oh wait. Oh my god. However, Juicy Tenma has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she in fact misremembered the event, what could have made her do so? Okay. It's gonna be she's disguised, right? He's disguised. Thinking Miss Tenma saw was not a father. If someone about disguises it. Okay. The Damian was in the chamber and then Florent was okay. Maybe?
Silence!
That is a complete impossibility. It was the only option out of the few, let's be honest. The faces are utterly unlike. How could you explain that with a mere disguise? Yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces. Maybe the disguise completely hid his face? I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face. If that was sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it? Or bear with. Oh, right. So this is double your mind, Justice Dono. Shall I show you what truly sharp blade is capable of? I think I'll... Ah! 50 kid. You okay, Apollo? I'm not fine, am I? Well, let me have a little fairy tale out of our way. Your baldness, your verdict, if you will. Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict if you have no further arguments. What left me to do? Hello, remember what Mr. Fright always says? Stick your tight spot, turn the case upside down. Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? Wait, Burrow. I don't quite see how it applies here. Still, I'd like to give it a try, I guess. Let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove her disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it? Rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it. And the wrestler's mask is more precious than its own life. He's a wrestler? Maybe? Never mask himself in front of others. Never mask himself in front of others. But there's arm matches there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's mask. If your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. He's a wrestler. He's Ninetales. He's the amazing Ninetales. Oh, okay, wait, that doesn't explain the white hair though. Remember the fact that the amazing Ninetales who opened the door? Okay, never mind. No, but oh, I get it now. It all makes sense. Okay, right. So, Damian is Ninetales, is the amazing Ninetales. And he's been knocked out, and then Florent LaBelle's worn the mask, and then Jinxie would know that her dad is the amazing Ninetales, so wouldn't remove it, right? Surely. This can't be removed in front of others. But facts turn things around. I think I got it, you know. Ah! We got it all backwards. Apollo? I think we might have made a huge mistake. Your baldness. I see no further indulged. No need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. And it seems I must announce my verdict.
Objection!
This is wild. I do have proof. Do you now? Alright. But this better be good, Mr. Justice. Solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why did Jinxie Tenma mistook Mr. LaBelle for her father? Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place? No, Paloma, I'm not joking you. This is wild. This is actually wild right now, Paloma. You came at, I think, a terrible time. It's very much a lot of things have happened in time. Hi John, it's Apollo Justice. I'm doing good, thanks, Paloma. Obviously, I mean, to be fair, I think the trial's nearly ended because we know it's LaBelle now. Essentially, we figured out. We figured out. I'm pretty sure where we're getting at here is, we originally thought that Rex QV was the Amazing Ninetales. I think what the reveal is it's gonna be Damian. He's the real Ninetales, and Florent LaBelle has pretended to be Jinxie because basically Jinxie heard her dad confess, essentially saying that I did the killing. But it's gonna be that LaBelle's confessed. I think is where I'm going with this because I don't know. You'll have to watch it back. Unfortunately, there's quite a lot for Lena. I don't know. It's wild. It's basically just a courtroom case, but I mean, to be fair, this is like what? I think this is the ending of the second case. Yeah, ending of the second case. So there's a lot to catch up on, which kind of sucks. Essentially, what's happened is there's been a murder of this guy Rex QB, and this guy Damian Tenma is our defendant, and we basically are just like a regular defendant. We're trying to prove that he isn't the killer. The thing is, normally in a regular trial, you wouldn't know who's the killer. We saw this guy kill. Like, us as players saw him kill. So we knew it was him, but the characters just found out. Essentially, what happened was, Phineas lied saying that he knew that Florent LaBelle was in the lobby. He wasn't. Oh my god, you know what, I'm gonna have to explain this whole thing, because there is a lot. Basically, there was the Ninetales, like, viewing. The one they saw Tenma Taro. That was actually Phineas, the little short guy. He was dressed up as Tenma Taro. So, he was in here, he ran out here to scare Jinxie. And then Florent LaBelle's also in here, and he's killed Rex Cubi and put Damian in the chamber. It is wild. There is so many moving parts. It's actually insane. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, and this is the reason why this guy's flying. It's not real. He's just thrown the costume out of the mansion, off of the cliff, which I still think is stupid. But yeah, that's how we prove that. What else? It's not much. We're still going really. These riddles are inextricably linked to Tenma's secret identity. Oh, wait, no, that was Apollo. Lol. Checking secret that will turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Tenma's secret identity.
Take that!
Yeah! What absolute claptrap! Polycock! Balderdash! We thought the Alderman was the Amazing Ninetales and the Mayor was Tenma Taro. That's why we believe the Mayor killed the Alderman in his lust for Ninetales' veil. And it was the basis of the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tenma wasn't Tenma Taro at all. It was the Amazing Ninetales. It doesn't have to have the same last name, does it, follow? But you know, whatever. It does make more sense though. What's this? Because Damian's seen Rex QA die, and he's seen someone wearing the Amazing Ninetales mask. So it has to be him. I don't know. You best explain yourself, Justice Dono. From what you just drive to such a far-fetched conclusion. Jinxie no doubt knew the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales. She couldn't tell anyone about that, no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the Amazing Ninetales she saw passed out. Oh my god, that is terrifying to see. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Florent LaBelle in disguise. Okay, yes, I get it. But also, he's got the peaciest white hands in the world.
Silence!
Also, how do you put the body back there? Issues and the deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. If a scout could have told the difference,
Objection!
would have seen the difference. Remember, Mr. LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Fair. Actually, yeah. Why couldn't he fake a different build too? Anyone speaking through a mask would sound naturally different.
Silence!
Why did she not simply pull the mask off?
Objection!
This is actually wild. So, I say confused, it's just, this all happened so quickly. She was raised by a fear. You know what? Absolutely Paloma, and you know what? She's proud of it. A masked wrestler disguises more pressure than life itself. As a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetales, she would never dare unmask him. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! My poor Tack got thrown in the sky. This case is mistaken This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room. Here we go. Please explain it for the audience here now, because I did a terrible explanation of this. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it already for us. This, Mr. LaBelle. Okay, here we go. Everyone focus, okay? Everyone. Focus up. This, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and the alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him a coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold, Yeah, here we and this is the cutscene we saw. That's when Mr. LaBelle killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who had been drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Okay, and I guess at that point the mayor didn't swallow the key, so he could have just grabbed the key. Yeah, okay. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completely disguised by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene. So then... the person who said I killed Alduin QB was... Yep, that was Florent LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed, which makes sense, funnily enough.
Silence!
This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Stop your jabbering, Am.
Objection!
For real, Plumber. For real. No, you twisted samurai. This time, you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case. Wow, Apollo's gonna stab you. Ugh. Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. LaBelle was still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber, and just swapped out. So he could drag the mayor back into the Fox Chamber. Oh, so the amazing Ninetales the mayor saw was... Right, it was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, and that's how... Yeah, exactly. So he opened the chamber still wearing the mask, so... Damian Tenma's like, oh, I saw Ninetales, even though I am the amazing Ninetales. Right, it was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time that Mr. LaBelle opened the door to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise. So, Mr. Filch in that time went into the vent. Oh wow, okay, that's very good timing. So, Mr. Filch in his Tenma Taro disguise ran as fast as he could away from the room. Yeah, okay, that he left the map. It's all making sense. As he did, he left behind a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. LaBelle then proceeded to drag the sleeping maid back to the Fox Chamber. I see. Well, that all certainly does make sense. Wait, bear with... Then, after dragging the mayor back into the Fox Chamber, Mr. LaBelle threw the mask out the window and fled the room. Okay.
Silence!
This absurd fear don't work. It requires that the defendant be the amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the marsupial merger. I guess. That such an individual could possibly be the amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection!
Bear with. There he gets it, ever goes wrong. Honestly, that is the whole thing, because they all dress up as you. Well, actually, they all do. Rex and Damian did. May was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he agreed to their secret identity as the Amazing Ninetales. Gah! This is madness. No one could possibly hatch such an insane plot. No one except a killer as insane as his plot, and I'd say Florent LaBelle more than qualifies. Foolish mortal! It is at your own peril that you forget who I am. Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. You can be safe just as soon as Mr. LaBelle's arrested. You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Aye. Yeah, now he's back. And this is gonna be Florent being a little pussy-ass bitch. Oh, back in his original hair dye. Oh, you have quite the active imagination. Mayor Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales. Back with...
Objection!
What do you mean? Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet? That's just... And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would never reveal the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. What? Are you? You would dare reveal a secret? My good friend, the alderman, told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What with all the superstition now, would it? Truth by Tenma Taro? What's he talking about? It doesn't exist, maybe? So, go ahead, say it. Say, I am the Amazing Ninetales. I dare you. See, at this point, surely it's like, you guess that he is the Amazing Ninetales, because, like, surely it wouldn't be that big of a deal then, would it?
Objection!
Wait, somebody please explain what's going on here. Dude. Me and Tenma will do anything to keep the truth behind Tenma Taro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept a secret by a village superstition. And if the mayor admits to being a Amazing Ninetales, you expose the truth? Wow. Right. But I won't have him walk you free because of some nonsense you made up. No, fair enough. So what now, Justice Stoner? At the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle. No, you is useless. Apollo, didn't you take it up now? No, I know. Your Honor, I believe Mr. LaBelle's statement warrants a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case. You do have a point there. Please answer this court, Mr. LaBelle. Is the defendant the Amazing Ninetales or not? Watch him say, I'm the Amazing Ninetales, and then Jinxie comes, no, I'm the Amazing Ninetales! And what just wants to be the wrestler. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I will expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. And that would bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale, just as the superstition says. The only thing I like about this guy is voicing him. Talk about our part and run into the fire. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure. Honestly speaking, if Mayor Damian Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here. And let's just leave it at that, shall we? We all know Alderman QB was the Amazing Ninetales, anyway. I mean, that's how Ninetales Vale made a comeback. The Alderman was so proud. That popular. Where to get proud from? There's got to be a hole in that testimony somewhere. I don't even know where to start. If you don't have any proof that the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales, then we'll just have to get him to admit it himself. If he admits it, LaBelle's going to expose the secret behind Tenma Taro. Oh, we're so close, I know it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. I'm gonna have to save because I'm on like 1 heart, I think. Well, 1 bar. Oh, I'm 2. There we go. I think we're near the end now. Which hopefully we are, because I need to sleep. I got work in the morning. I'm gonna try and go to the office tomorrow. This whole case only makes sense if the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales. I know you used the mask to create the illusion of a locked room murder.
Silence!
Nothing more, from voice. Nothing more than idle speculation. You have no evidence now, have you?
Objection!
Mr. LaBelle knows what the statue originally looked like. This means he had seen the function while it was still locked tight. I like his little laughs. I just think, what's the secret? It must be, it's got to do something with the gold, surely. I don't know. It's probably something to do with the gold. And Phineas's ancestors. Oh, sorry, but I heard about the statue from Alderman QB. If you don't believe me, just ask him. Oh, what's that? The Alderman's dead. Looks like the joke's on you, my sweaty little friend. Hello, you mind if I bring his neck? In line, because I'm going first. Temper, anyway. Stupid.
Hold it!
Badass looking face. The only nonsense here is in the court is you and your assertions. No, it's... Such anger is terrible for your skin, you know? Beauty is like a flower that blooms forth from the serene heart. Excuse me? I would expect a wilted peasant like you to understand. Perhaps this fragrance will help you blossom within your bloom. Ah! You liked that, didn't you? Enough chattering about blossoms and what. Get on with your testimony before I slice you into a bouquet of cut flowers. Oh dear, please excuse me. As I was saying, the assertion of our wilted attorney here is utter nonsense. Damian said nonsense. Oh, I suppose that, yeah.
Hold it!
Just how did you learn this so-called truth by Tenma Taro? What makes you told me about it? The secret of the Forbidden Chamber and the truth behind Tenma Taro? How does... Sorry, I'm texting at the same time to make sure you're still home. Why would he share secrets like that with you, Mr. LaBelle? Because of the Alderman's wife. He was looking after her while she was hospitalized. Bear with... Your mom's just being a bitch. He appreciated it so much. He shared the secrets with me. Wait, he threatened the Alderman in addition to the mayor? Tell me that's how he learned how to open up in the chamber. Needless to say, I'm not about revealing the truth behind Tenma Taro.
Hold it!
Do not gaze upon Tenma Taro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the villagers' superstition says? Exactly. We're telling others what Tenma Taro looks like would have revealed the truth. That's why the superstition was written down in the first place. And ruin coming to the village if you free him? Is that a warning, Is that a warning not to expose the truth? Bingo. The truth is, Tenma Taro is a great, greed-inspiring fortune. That's what the whole Battle of Nantersville is all about. Tenma Taro is a great fortune? I don't think so. Only it is the greatest garbage quick chance in the universe. And Papi told me all about it. So there's an amazing treasure in there. Tenma Taro actually. Telling the villagers that Tenma Taro is a terrifying yokai. It's what has scared them away from the Forbidden Chamber and the treasure with it. Yeah, so it's gonna be the treasure is... Yeah, the gold on that scroll. That's how the treasure has been kept secret all this time. Well, it seems our ace attorney here has uncovered the truth that must not be revealed. Hey, Tenma looks like he wants to keep the truth hidden as much as I do. Tragedy is doomed to repeat itself as long as Tenma Taro exists. Oh, and it's gonna be... Okay, it's gonna be that, obviously, Phineas answers herself, but he, what's it called? Taking it. That's why the secret must be protected. Why does Tenma Taro exist, huh? Mr. LaBelle, please add that to your testimony. Please add that statement to your testimony. As long as he exists.
Objection!
There we go. Now the statue comes into play. Mr. LaBelle, what if Tenma Taro no longer existed? Being the truth would no longer be an issue, would it? If Tenma Taro no longer existed? Oh, what on earth are you talking about? Oh, apparently you're on Earth. Tenma Taro no longer exists. I guess you didn't get to do a forest search after Biggie was taken from you. Because when we searched the Forbidden Chamber, there wasn't any treasure there. Really? Well, maybe you aren't looking in the right place. Sorry, but I have proof Tenma Taro no longer exists. Take a look at this figurine. What do we have here? It's some sort of creature. Found this in the Forbidden Chamber. It's an Azukai Kozu figure. Very few of Azukai Kozu used to leave them at the scene of his crimes. Are you suggesting that Tenma Taro has been stolen? Yep, Phineas Filch's grandfather, a master thief, was the culprit. But that hideous moronic caretaker's grandfather, no less. You are... Ooh! My beautiful golden Tenma Taro was... Being inspired by Tenma Taro can no longer bring ruin upon Night's Veil. Oh, he wanted the gold. Isn't that right, Mia Tenma? The root of tragedy would indeed seem to be gone. In fact, I now recall the Alderman revealing the secret to me on the day of our meeting. He must have been speaking of Tenma Taro. For he said to me the golden ingot was gone. Golden ingot? You mean the treasure that is Tenma Taro's true form? Recall, if you will, the scroll in the Forbidden Chamber. Here we go. Tenma Taro is a yellowish object shown here. The giant gold ingot my nomadic ancestors bestowed upon Night's Veil. Even though he's still doing the thing for some reason. Yeah, that is Tenma Taro. Whatever that gold my ancestors did receive from Night's Veil, and that would become Tenma Taro. What drives the villagers mad with greed at that great fortune? It was their greed-fueled battle, and it was as if they were possessed. Ancestors' gold became as a curse upon their village, a curse of ruin. This was the yokai Tenma Taro came to be. Oh, Tenma Taro and the village superstitions were merely fairy tales to scare people away. Fairy tales or not, Tenma Taro made quite a mess of things. Yes, indeed, for there is no greater monster than the mortal man's lust for gold. Well, you know what they say, love of money is the root of all evil. My ancestors did bring a terrible thing here to Ninetales Vale. A thing so terrible that Tenma Taro, a monster just as terrible, had to be created to keep it a secret. But we have naught but love in our little village for which we owe our very existence. Wow, I struggle with that statement. Tenma Town would never seek to take over Night's Veil in a merger. Oh my, that was quite a shocking lesson in history. Mr. Mayor, now that we know Tenma Taro no longer exists, are you ready to admit your secret? You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Oh, it's gonna be a little down. Please break down. No, don't do it. Please, no. Break, bitch. Go on, let's go. Oh, no. Be gone, you demented demon. Oh. Now where was I? Golden Lord, the Amazing Ninetales is indeed me. Love that. And that means Jinxie. Yes? The man wearing the mayor's clothes who you saw collapse in the Fox Chamber, was he wearing the Ninetales mask? Uh-huh. That's what made me think it was Papa. He said he was going to reveal his secret identity to Alderman Cupid that day, sir. So, it really wasn't Papa I saw there, was it? It was Florent's idea from the start. He advised me to reveal my secret identity to the Alderman. Ish. Good Goldberg machines have less elaborate setups than the Bell scheme. Okay, so okay, wow, this is wild, actually. You must phrase using now, little Jinxie. That monster's deception is... He's still doing the thing. Love that. The true facts behind this case can finally come to light. Mayor Tenma did not kill Alderman Cupid. But Florent the Bell did. I can't wait for his breakdown. How dare you? Oh, bear with. A peasant.
Silence!
Please, kill him. Just to scare him. You should at least have the real blade in your hand if you desire to cross swords with me. Have you mistaken this battlefield for a training ground? What's this guy want now? Evidence is like a really sharp blade that cuts through the bone as if it were butter. You only have blind guesses. A dull blade incapable of cutting you in a cake. Because you there, Mr. Justice. Shut up, Judge. You never listen to us. After all, evidence is everything in a court of law. Yeah, but the prosecutors can pull any shit, can't they? You're right. Let's see some evidence. Of course, a perfect being like me wouldn't leave any incriminating evidence behind. This is the final part. Samurai said. You will live or die in the evidence. My swift blade of justice awaits. Now, present your conclusive evidence. Or don't have any. Or don't you have any? Oh, crud. Do you have anything conclusive? Let's just say yes. But we're going to say first. Yeah. Evidence? Oh, I have evidence. You do? Of course. It's just the conclusive evidence we need too. We're gonna finally prove many times innocent. Here comes justice. Oh. Okay. We're in the Matrix. Let's review the facts. The most damning evidence against the mayor was the crime scene itself. The mayor and his victims are the only two people found in the room. Also, we all thought the Alderman was killed because he was at the Amazing Ninetales. But as we know now, of course, we were way off. The Amazing Ninetales was really meaning to take Damian and Tenma. That's why his daughter, Jinxie, saw the Amazing Ninetales collapse at the scene. She mistook him for her father. Those are the facts we have revealed. However, Mr. LaBelle asserted that he did not leave any evidence at the scene of the crime. He didn't say anything about evidence outside the crime scene. Oh, he isn't as clever as he thinks he is. Any evidence? It's the mask. Oh, it's the hair in the mask, isn't it? Because Damian Tenma has black hair. So it can't be him, and then Florent LaBelle always dyes his hair. Oh, I know. The Amazing Ninetales mask. It was washed up along the river. Oh no! It would have washed out? Maybe? What sort of crude is the mask called? Yeah, it would have washed out from all the water. Because I think the hair dye comes out, right? And what is the hair that left in the mask? Who did the blonde thing? Oh my god. We're getting that. My hair's the best, yeah. Oh, right, the hair was from the belt. Yes, now that's what I call conclusive evidence. Wow, we really went inside his massive head. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have any conclusive evidence to present to this court? I think, at least. Of course they do. Observe this mask if you were. Like, I mean, obviously we've proved that it's LaBelle, as you proved. I'm saying it's LaBelle, but like, I'm pretty sure it said something about the hair dye that he uses being easy to wash out. What's mask? How is that conclusive evidence? Not the mask itself, but the white hair inside. We originally thought it belonged to Alderman QB, no, Vice QB. Yes, but the Amazing Ninetales we now know is Mayor Tenma's soul. That's correct. The question is, whose hair could it be? And the answer to that last person who wore it before it was discarded. That would be you, Mr. Florent LaBelle. What are you talking about? I never had hideous white hair like that.
Silence!
You'll explain you die every time. It would appear your coup de grace failed to hit its mark. This freakish fop is not that white hair. He's busy being one ludicrously the garnish colour on.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Blackwell. It's you who has made a fatal error. But what? Remember where this mask was found? It was washed up by the side of a river. It washed out, yeah. With that in mind. This last piece of evidence was someone raising evidence. Yeah, washed out with water. That's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Ah! That's... What is that? This is Mr. LaBelle's own private brand of hair colour. It washes out with just water. Cole also recalled the Amazing Ninetales mask washed up along the side of the village river with white hair inside. What's this? What are you saying, preening Peacock's hair colours? That's exactly what I'm saying. He's an old man. Mr. LaBelle's hair colours are a freaky work of fiction. Oh my god. The twists keep on twisting. How old is he? 33. Wow. Imagine going white at 33. Yikes. Going white is an interesting term. But thanks to the river flowing in the right tails of Vale, we now have a real-life expose. Oh! Why hair in the mask is conclusive evidence proving you're the real killer. A DNA test is all we need to prove it, and we both know how we'll get a match. Admit it. Thumb on the bell. You were the one who killed Alderman and Rex QB. You, peasant. How dare you! Oh, you came from you to over. Oh my god, he's melting! That's vile, I hate him. Oh, you can already see the white hair. Oh my god, you vile looking fuck. Hello, this is the bell. What? The project is off. This is the bell. The sponsors have pulled out. The bell speaking. I'm fired, you mean I'm no longer married, Tenma Taro. Hello, this is the bell. What? This is stratoscopic damage claims against me. $100 million. I'm finished! Wash up! Stick a fork in me, I'm done! Everyone's like, what the fuck? This is preposterous. I, Silent defeated. Order. Genuinely terrifying, man. Well, this is quite an unexpected outcome. I must hand it to you, Mr. Justice. You really turned this case on its head, just like the other lawyer Phoenix Wright. Wait, was that a compliment? That was a compliment, right? Let's go to Blackwell. What have you done with Florent LaBelle? The defacing man is withered like a flat without water. One of the officers is currently tending to him with a sprinkler. Might I wash even more of his makeup off? Allow me to explain the actions of the guilty party in detail. The motive, of course, is to steal the golden bit, known as Tenma Taro. However, she were allowed into the manor due to its cultured ties to Ninetales Vale. The bell set in motion plans to gain access to the manor and the goal within via the merge. Is that why he became the thingy? But the efforts of the amazing Ninetales. Oh wait, no, we're not Apollo. But the efforts of the saw those plans come to a halt. And thus, the bell murdered the alderman and attempted to pin the blame on Mayor Tenma. I see. But what I still can't comprehend is why he would go through after all that after the gold in the first place. Mr. Bell doesn't look like someone who is in need of financial aid. Bell hid his past well, much like he hid his beauty with makeup. He keeps mine in debt, lol. Debt due to his pouring money into a brand only he could love. Which is why he sought gold in such velocity. Oh, so he's just wow. Good for him. Someone else had gone to it first anyway. So he spent all his money and is. I see. Very well done. I believe it's time I declare a verdict. This court finds the defendant Damian Tenma. Yay! We did it. Court is adjourned. April 19th, 1:23 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. That was some seriously good lawyering, Apollo. Even I didn't see that coming. Even I did. Just got lucky, I guess. Banished Tenma Taro from Ninetales Vale, like he was some kind of exorcist. Still one thing I don't understand. How come Mr. Bell didn't kill Mayor Tenma too? He could have set it up so that Mayor murdered the alderman, then died from a counterattack. I'd have made at least one possible fly from the ointment. I was wondering the same thing too. Cash your credit. So I'll take anything, please. I'm here all day. I'll have a gold ingot. Whoever went to the bell was biting us down. He was spotting and exposing the amazing Ninetales' true identity himself. Huh? But why? Because the mayor was the amazing Ninetales. After the bell succeeding in framing the maid Tenma for the was murdered, Presley's popularity would have plummeted once his identity was revealed. Oh, I get it. If the amazing Ninetales was just killed, he'd die a hero, but if he was proved a villain, his fans would abandon him, making the merger that much easier. Right. When the merger was complete and everything would cool down, be able to search the Villain Chamber at his leisure. What an insane, intricate plot. Most excellent job clearing my name. If you're worthy of Demon Lord's approval. Why are you acting like Tenma Taro again? There's been no concern of you. How could it not be concern? Tenma Taro, be gone. Oh. Jinxie? Seems like ages since I laid eyes on you. Aww. He's such a good dad. I love him. He's only acting like Tenma Taro so Jinxie can be like, I've saved my dad and I've put a charm on him, because obviously his... Oh, I love him. I love them both. They're so cute. Like, she's obviously put charms on them to ward off demons, so he's like, oh, I'm gonna wait till Jinxie gives it off. Oh, I love him. Papa, you're finally back. Yes, it would seem Tenma Taro is no match for you. I'm not scared of the silly yokai anymore. Papa's a free man now, Jinxie. Isn't that great? Thank you for all you've done. I love it. It's really sweet, actually. I'm not crying. I'd never cry every day. Oh, only a bit too. Seeing you guys in action, it made me feel like I don't have to be afraid anymore. Oh, she's smiling. Wait, is Jinxie actually smiling? This is all thanks to you two. Too bad the amazing Ninetales will have to retire though. Aww, how come? He's been demasked. Once everyone hears that I'm the amazing Ninetales, my fan base will nosedive. After all, I am not the most popular of people. Enough reason for my secret identity. I don't see how it could possibly continue. I think you misjudged yourself. Take a look outside. Say, now that you mention it, what's all that noise out there? A big crowd gathered outside the courthouse once the news broke. Seems they want to get a glimpse of the Mayor Damian Tenma, the man behind the mask, and to root for your return to the wrestling world. Jin, for me, I thought I was nothing more than a male factor in their eyes. The only one who really matters is Jinxie. Show how cool you really are. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you're the coolest when you're out there fighting in the ring, Papa. Jinxie. Yeah, I think you'll be needing this.
Take that!
Thank you. Now if you would excuse me. I don't want to keep my fans waiting. Aww. Oh! Yeah, cutscene, let's go. Damn. Bad play, man.
Ninetales Vale forever!
All in the courtroom. Choppy can settle the problems between Tenma Taro and Ninetales Vale. Me too. It'll be fine, after all. That male/killer behind bars is behind bars, and the merge is no longer an issue. Plus, the remaining Ninetales is still obviously a hit, and I suspect Ninetales Vale will be too. It's all because we believe in our client. So you said, yeah, honestly, smash. Absolutely smash. Okay, people, now that we've got one in the bag, let's go get something to eat. I'm starving. Ninetales. Sounds good. I've been so nervous. I only eaten since yesterday. I keep eating, Apollo. But you might have to start looking up at me. Oh? I'm definitely past my growth phase, and you should be past yours too. Are you kidding me? I'm just getting started. But you know, it's face stuff tonight. You're like that, the only direction you'll grow is sideways. Very funny. I've got a whole leg. I can eat as much as I want without getting out. Really? Wow, I can't wait to see this. At least, just let him try and stick to me. Imagine. I can't. Alright, already you two. Let's keep going for one more close shop. Eldoon. Oh, Eldoon! Aw, Eldoon Noodles is an all-night stand, you know. I wouldn't be right. Let's go. I'm waiting to have a bowl from that ever since Mr. Wright told me about them. Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, I'm glad Eldoon got mentioned. The noodles are on me today. I expect some serious eating from you two. Hey, thanks, boss. I'll let you down. You have no idea what she's getting into. Mr. Eldoon's noodles are so hot and salty. 2 bowls would kill him. Oh, yeah. I forgot Apollo's gone all emo. That was our first case together, and I felt enough. Oh. Package of. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we get it. Sorry, the whole thing was just skipped there. My bad, I guess. The history disappeared and everything. You got the point. Basically, Apollo's gone all weird, and it's like, what's happened to Apollo? Okay. Right, well, I guess we're done. Let's see into the next episode. But this is normally traditional, right? We normally watch it.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
Oh, okay. I love that. Oh my god, freeway murder? Triple homicide. Oh! Oh! Oh. Jesus Christ, okay. How spicy. Right. Okay. That is intense. Themis Legal Academy, sure, whatever. Anyway, I am going to leave it there, because obviously it's been 2 hours, 12 minutes. So good enough time. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Obviously, we finally got LaBelle put in prison. Thank God. And yeah, Jinxie and Damian are free and having the time of their lives. I am very happy for that. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitch, now TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at JFK303, where I post other forms of content. And share the videos and the live streams, all that. It just helps out with the channel, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Done all that, make sure you join the Discord that's pinned in the chat, so you get to vote on what games we play next, and you get to see when I'm live and when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. But yeah, I might not be able to stream tomorrow, I will see. I will let you guys know in the Discord, I will pin. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone. I'm sorry it was a very late stream. Well, I say late stream, a long time since we streamed.